Thank you very much, Mr. Chopra, Dr. Kapil Dev Singh, senior colleagues from the Telangana government, invitees, ladies and gentlemen. First of all, I am very thankful to all of the organizers for particularly CMR Research for putting this event together. As Mr. Chopra mentioned, they have organized these kind of knowledge sessions elsewhere also, and on two earlier occasions, I got a chance to participate and understand and learn from others on what kind of new initiatives are happening in the country, what kind of success stories are going on. So this platform is very useful in learning about some of these good initiatives. Now, what I would very quickly in my brief speech cover is that I would like to explain very quickly what is the understanding of digital Telangana in Telangana, and then I would request my colleagues also. Many of them will be sharing their experiences as well. Most of you would be aware that Digital India, a flagship program of our Prime Minister, is going on for the last 2.5 years now. Now, different states have copied the framework of Digital India and come up with their own programs. Now, Digital Telangana program, what we call in our IT department as Digital Telangana, actually precedes Digital India. It was announced and it was introduced much before meaning a few months before Digital India came into being. And later on, when Digital India was introduced, we realized that on many fronts, our goals, our aspirations, our targets are far more superior than that of Digital India. So we are that way still maintaining that kind of a leadership position, still maintaining our commitment to those ambitious targets, ambitious goals, etc. Now, in a nutshell, if I have to explain what Digital Telangana is, Digital Telangana is a architecture which has two pillars. The first pillar is what we call the supply pillar. We create digital infrastructure for people to benefit from digital initiatives. So, Digital Telangana's supply aspects is being done through multiple ways. The most important is through providing door-to-door broadband connectivity. All of you are aware, those who are part of the government, that as a part of the Mission Bhagiratha scheme, government is also laying optic fiber cable, and very shortly, as Mission Bhagiratha becomes a reality, when we are providing door-to-door drinking water, co-terminus with that, synchronized with the timelines of digital of Mission Bhagiratha, broadband connectivity, broadband cabling also will go on. In fact, right now the RFP process for selecting the consortium which will lay the cable, which will provide that household connectivity, is going on, and you will be surprised. 51 bids have been received. I mean, this is one of the most responded kind of bidding process, procurement process which is going on. 51 bids have come, and it's taking quite a time to understand and scrutinize and do the selection process. Now, apart from door-to-door broadband, we are also having digital architecture in other forms. One of them is through 4G. You will be aware that telcos, particularly companies like Reliance, etc., have very aggressive 4G plans. And in Telangana, we have created a very simple format through which telcos who want to lay their cables for 4G can do the, the trenching, the utilizing existing infrastructure, including government infrastructure, in a very, very simple way. The way we are we are the leading state for ease of doing business. Similarly, for telcos also, we have created that facility to lay their 4G lines. And most of the telcos who have 4G plans have utilized this opportunity, have utilized this facility, and they have moved ahead. In fact, amongst the states where Reliance Jio has laid their 4G network, our coverage is amongst the highest. Till recently, we were the highest, in the sense that almost 90% plus of the state was covered by Jio 4G. And I guess we are still number one. If not, we will be definitely within the first 2 or 3 states in terms of the percentage of coverage. Similarly, we have again a very ambitious program of providing coverage, particularly in our cities. We have started it in Hyderabad. We will go to Warangal, we will go to Karimnagar and other towns through Wi-Fi networks. So our Hi-Fi program is going on well. In Hyderabad, we have covered more than 1,000 hotspots, and another 2,000 are getting ready, maybe in another month or couple of months. By March, positively, the entire 3,000 hotspots that we had planned for Hyderabad, they will be ready. We have recently issued a government order just about 10 days ago, in which we have given the same facilities for Warangal and Karimnagar and I think Nizamabad and 2-3 other corporations that we have in the state, where the institutional arrangements for seeking approvals, permissions, similarly the rates for doing different kinds of infrastructure laying activity, they have all been prescribed. So now companies have decided to move to other cities and towns as well. And many of you would be aware that as soon as a panchayat goes live, either through broadband or through 4G, we are trying to set up digital Telangana centers there. These are kiosks like our Me Seva centers, where digital services are made available to people. So this is the supply side of digital Telangana. But the most important thing, which is what the CMR research group and COSH group are going to be of great help to us, is how do you make use of this digital infrastructure to deliver services to the people. And our Chief Minister, our Minister, they keep reminding us on all forums that any technology is of use or value or worth only if it meets some requirements of the common person. Unless it helps the common person improve his living condition, improve his working condition, improve his livelihood, that technology is of no use. So this is the biggest opportunity and also a big challenge for us, that how do you ensure that all this digital infrastructure brings technologies, digital technologies closer to the people, and particularly those technologies which will be of use and value to them. So we have great opportunities. So in in some villages in Maheshwaram Mandal, which is very close to the Hyderabad airport, we have taken actually 3 villages in Maheshwaram Mandal, where we have set up what is called a technology demonstration center. And we are showcasing what all opportunities are available today, what all possibilities are available rather, through digital, of helping a common person lead a better life. So education, health, civil supplies, other kinds of public services, grievance redressal, and remote conferencing, telemedicine. So multiple kinds of initiatives are being taken to these villages. And some of you would be aware, Hyderabad is hosting the World Congress on IT next month meaning in February, from 19th to 21st. And we are launching, or so to say, inaugurating the technology demonstration center in these villages at that time during WCIT. And that is this is one very big opportunity. We have so many colleagues from different departments of the government to look at what else can be done by bringing innovative ideas, by bringing new products, new solutions. Every problem which the department faces also in a way suggests the possibility of doing something creative, bringing some solution in that area. In the IT department, we have constituted teams to work with all the departments in the governments, identify pain points, identify opportunities where digital can help you. And already in the last 2.5 years, almost to the best of my knowledge, almost some 70-80 kinds of new solutions have been done. And of course, some of those which have done very well, which have shown a tremendous impact in terms of the department's functioning. They are going to get some awards also today. But I do hope that this is a process which does not end with this award. We continue to identify more and more opportunities, more and more possibilities. And let us keep engaged with organizations like CMR and COSH, because they have a broader understanding of the world around us. While we remain working in our state of Telangana, there are a number of good things happening elsewhere also. Lots of great research is happening. A great innovation is happening by private companies. HP, which is supporting this thought session, is also doing lots of tremendously important work. We are one of the users of HP's support for our e-health project, and There are many other things also which large companies like HP are doing. Similarly, a lot of innovation is happening in the world of startups also. And as many of you would be aware, T-Hub is the largest incubator of the country located in Hyderabad, which is promoting lots of startup activity, again in areas which are very important for the state. When we commenced T-Hub, we were also in a learning stage, and we were not very clear on how to identify startups, how to onboard them. So it became more or less a real estate kind of thing, that some building is there, space is there, people can come and utilize. But very quickly we learned that we can channelize the flow of startups into T-Hub, particularly from those sectors which are of relevance to us. So we have identified 7 sectors, which include EdTech, Health Tech, Agri-Tech, renewables, sustainability, these fintech, these kind of areas. And now only these startups from these areas are encouraged to take space in T-Hub. So remain engaged with startups also, as we do with large companies, as we do with think tanks like CMR and COSH, and let us continue to innovate and make Digital Telangana one of the role models for the entire country. So I once again thank Mr. Chopra, Mr. Singh, for and the entire HP team for bringing this event together. Let this be an evening of learning and diving deep into some real good successful initiatives, and hoping to emulate them on a larger scale. So look forward to a very, very useful and productive session. Thank you very much.